Hello, a warm welcome to Celeste Gentle Corner. Yes, this is our first video ever in this space, and like I mentioned in our intro, this is a very soft and calm space. It's a space where we come together just to reflect. It's a space where I share my reflections. I share the random, things that have caught my attention as I go through my busy life. It's a space where I just come to have light conversations with you guys, just share my thoughts. Um, random, random lessons that I pick from an ordinary day. So I invite you to join me in this calm corner of mine, in this gentle corner of mine. Let's come have a conversation. Yeah, the conversations that leave you feeling like, oh, I was just having a sit down with a friend after maybe a long and chaotic day. Your life is too busy. Life can be busy, life is too busy, especially when you're an adult. Yeah, adulting can be real, chaos left, right, and center. But it's always good just to have some me time, some quiet time, some some time where you can just sit with yourself and reflect about your day, reflect about your life, or just enjoying your company. Yeah. So recently, about a month ago, I was having a conversation with a friend. Just the busy and chaotic life of adulting. And as we're having conversations, a thought came to me. Yeah, yeah. In the busyness of life, what really makes me happy, or to what really makes us happy? When you're going through your life, you're going through uh, the chaotic. I'm hoping your life is not as chaotic as mine, but sometimes it can be really chaotic. So I went down and reflected. Sorry about that. I went back and reflected about what really makes me happy, what sticks me as Celeste, what gives me joy. And oh my, I came up with a list of 5 things. It's not limited to those 5, but at least I able to share those 5 for today. And as I share this, I also want to invite you just to reflect on the things that make you happy, especially the small things, not the grand things like maybe big surprise, you've been bought for a Mercedes. No, not those ones. Yeah, those ones are good, but I want us to reflect on those, things that you can miss. Just the small items, things that when somebody gives you, when somebody um, does it to you, it lights up your mood, it lifts up your spirit. Yeah, those are the things that we are talking about today. So for me, in the moment of my reflection, I came up with five and a list of 5, and I want to shock you with number 1. Yeah, even me, I didn't know that is the top of the list, but when I look deep, it's top of the list. So number 1 for me is a cup of hot tea. Can you imagine a cup of hot tea? I want to blame it on my Luya relatives. Sorry, my Luya relatives, but yeah, I feel like there's some infiltration of some Luyaness in me. But yeah, a cup of hot tea is my cup. It always feels like somebody is just giving me a warm hug. Somebody is embracing me. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. And one person that really understood this concept of hot tea was my mom. May her soul rest in peace. But one thing that my mom used to make sure is there's oversupply. It's flowing. Is tea. Whenever she knew that I'm visiting, even my siblings can attest, mom used to say, I almost revealed the name that I'm called at home. But mom used to say, my daughter is coming. Milk has to be there, though old age is now making sure that I don't take milk. But mom used to make sure there's abundance supply of tea. And I'm talking about brewed tea. The village in me doesn't like this instant tea. But I like the smell of hot brewed African tea. That's my thing. If you want to get my soul, hand me happiness in form of a cup of hot tea. And if you're really close to me, you know that tea is my thing. Yeah. So let me know in the comment section if you share the same feeling with me on a cup of hot tea. So number 2 on my list, this one I know we are so many. This one I think is relatable. So number 2 on my list is when you find some notes, some money that you didn't know you had, money that you forgot, maybe stashed in your, in the innermost pocket of your handbag. It could be the pocket of your, maybe a pair of trousers, but not the one in your partner. That's a different kind of happiness. Today we're talking about the one that is in your pocket, the one that is yours. You kept it somewhere and then you forgot about it. And it's especially it's some happiness that I think the effect of finding that thing, especially when your bank account is looking at you like, oh my God, we are not doing well, and you randomly bump into 1,000 Kenya shillings, folded in your pocket. Wow, I feel like the Savior has remembered you again. So that's how I normally feel. So that also makes me joyful. It makes me happy. It makes my soul happy. Number 3 on my list, on my top 5 list, is is connected to number 3 to number 2, sorry, but it's a different kind of happiness. I call it a mood lifter. Literally, it lifts my mood, it lifts my spirit, it changes my countenance. I start glowing instantly. And can you guess it? It's the sound of M-Pesa alerts. Oh my God. I didn't say sent. There are 2 alerts. There is sent, money sent, and then you have received. Yes, we're talking about you have received. That one is a total mood lifter. It lifts your mood, from 0 to 100. It changes your spirit, it gives you some kind of joy, some kind of glow. It brings a smile on my face, instantly. Yeah. So yeah, try it now. If you want to believe this, try sending me M-Pesa now. Let me check my phone now, and you'll see. You see this smile? It'll be 10 times, I promise you. Yeah. And I also know on that I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one whose mood is lifted by M-Pesa received alert. Let me know in the comment section whether we share the same. But I am so sure, 100% sure, that many of us share the same. Number 4. Are we on number 4? Number 4, yeah. Number 1 was hot tea. Please remember that. Number 2 is when you're finding unexpected money in your pockets, not your partner's pocket, on your pocket. Number 3 is M-Pesa alert, and remember, it is received. You have received, not you have sent. You have received. That is a mood lifter. Then number 4. This one is for moms. This one is for parents. This one is for mothers. let me tell you, okay, I'm a mother of three beautiful and wonderful blessings, and I love them to bits. I enjoy spending time with them. I cherish the moment that I spend with my kids. But on the other hand, it can be really tiring, you know. It can be tiring. So it's two, can I call it emotions or experiences at the same time? You are fulfilled, you're spending time with your kids, you are happy, you're joyful, but on the other side, it drains you as well. So what I want to share that gives me joy or gives me happiness, it's when I've put all the three babies to bed and the last one of them has closed their eyes and has drifted into slumberland. Oh, what a relief. It feels like breathing out. It feels like you can finally breathe, my sister, my brother. Yeah, that feeling of just having your time back by yourself, sitting by yourself without, you know, the jumping around, without the mommy 100 times, without the stories in your ears, you know. Yeah, so we enjoy as a mom, I enjoy the stories, I enjoy the chaos, I enjoy the jumping, I enjoy everything that comes with the babies. But also, it also drains me. And when they go to bed, that feeling, it brings joy to mommy. It brings joy to me, and it makes me feel like, oh my goodness, feel like, you know, just singing on top of my voice that, oh my God, I have conquered, you know, 3 children to bed. Yeah, mummies and parents. let me know if you also share the same feeling of putting your babies to sleep and finally you have your own time. Finally you can breathe. Finally you can, you know, just have your cup of tea. Remember my cup of tea? Without any interruptions, without, you know, just sipping it slowly and sitting with yourself. That is precious and it makes me happy. The last one on my top 5 is wow, have I forgotten it? Have I? On my top 5, oh my God, I've forgotten my top 5. I've forgotten. Please remind me. Imagine I have forgotten. Let me check on my notes. My top 5. What I'm wondering, where is my notes? Yani, I've talked about the babies until I have forgotten my number 5. But ladies and gentlemen, what is my number 5? I have forgotten for real. But let me hear from you. What makes you happy? What makes you joyful? What makes you tick? As I remember my number 5, for real, for sure, that is mommy brain. Let's share. As we have learned, it's not the you know, the big things. I'm just looking for the small and tiny things that, you know, life brings your way. Sometimes you may even fail to notice them, but they really, if you sit down and just, you know, reflect, there are things that light up your moment. There are things that, you know, lift your spirit. There are things that maybe brings out the child in you. So let me know. Let's share in the comment section. Let's engage. And if this video has made you smile, please share with a friend. Please subscribe, and also let me hear from you. What makes you happy? What are those tiny things that make you happy? When I remember my number 5, I'll come back and let you know. For now, please share, please comment, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.